Hello, and welcome to Select 10. 2025 has already produced a slew of new, original television shows, demonstrating that this year isn't solely about returning popular shows and sequels. In this list of shows, I've focused just on brand new titles launched in 2025, excluding returning seasons of known hits, so that we can put focus on the series that are impressing audiences worldwide this year. Number 10. Outlander, Blood of My Blood. It is a 2025 historical drama prequel that combines two parallel tales to depict the Fraser and Beauchamp families' origin stories. In 18th century Scotland, the story chronicles Ellen Mackenzie and Brian Fraser, whose hidden affair challenges clan dynamics and family norms, setting the groundwork for Jamie Fraser's bloodline. Simultaneously, in World War I England, the story follows Julia Morriston and Henry Beauchamp as they navigate love and sorrow under the chaos of war, eventually leading to Claire's family line. Though it moves more carefully and slowly, the show taps into the epic romance and political drama that made Outlander successful. The dual timeline format may seem a bit strained or familiar to some viewers, but Blood of My Blood is a brilliantly filmed and emotionally powerful extension of the Outlander universe that further explores the origins of its iconic characters. Number 9. Paradise. It is a 2025 sci-fi political thriller set 3 years after a worldwide tragedy, with survivors residing in a massive subterranean bunker in Colorado. The plot revolves around Xavier Collins, a U.S. Secret Service officer who gets involved in a deadly investigation when the president is discovered dead under dubious conditions, pushing him to deal with conflicting beliefs, secret motives, and concealed mysteries within the bunker. The series progresses between present-day conflict and flashbacks, gradually explaining how humanity ended up underground and the authority conflicts that shape their existence. Even though the first few episodes are slow and somewhat setup-heavy, the series picks up steam with unexpected turns, tragic scenes, and outstanding performances from the entire cast. Overall, it's a compelling and multi-layered thriller that rewards viewers who are patient with mystery, excellent acting, and a provocative examination of how society breaks down and keeps going during times of crisis. Number 8. Chief of War. It is a 2025 epic historical drama that stars Jason Momoa and follows the formation of the Hawaiian Islands in the late 18th century. The series centers on Kayana, an experienced warrior who finds himself torn between allegiance, tradition, and the changing tides of the colonial impact as Western nations start to establish their territories in the Pacific. The show highlights the hardships endured while fighting for freedom and presents an epic portrayal of resiliency and identity through its combination of violent conflicts, political scheming, and cultural differences. In addition to its breathtaking visuals of expansive landscapes and intense battle scenes, Chief of War is rooted in intensely personal narratives that examine themes of loyalty, treachery, and leadership in the face of challenging circumstances. Backed by Momoa's dominant performance, it is a must-see for fans of epic, culturally rich narratives. Number 7. Alien Earth. It is a 2025 series that takes the renowned sci-fi horror film franchise in a fresh new path, bringing the fear from the darkest corners of the galaxy to Earth. Set in a near future where business interests and scientific ambition clash, the series explores humanity's first encounter with a xenomorph when a spaceship crashes on Earth. The narrative centers on a young lady and a motley crew of military troopers who are dispatched to the scene to conduct an investigation that leads to horrific discoveries. In keeping with the franchise's core values, it creates a paralyzing sense of dread while interweaving themes of human weakness, exploitation, and the consequences of interfering with uncontrollable forces. With its eerie imagery, realistic performance, and unrelenting tension, Alien Earth expands the story in fresh and unnerving ways while capturing the claustrophobic horror element that fans adore. It's a thrilling resurrection that shows the alien universe still has enough horrifying tales to tell. Number 6. Dexter: Resurrection. It is a 2025 series that revives the classic crime thriller series with a darker twist, bringing back Michael C. Hall as the notorious Dexter Morgan in a scary new storyline. The show is set years after the dramatic conclusion of Dexter: New Blood and follows Dexter as he emerges from a coma and struggles with his violent impulses, unresolved guilt, and the growing network of secrets that won't go away. The story strikes a balance between new narrative surprises and references that devoted fans will enjoy, all blended with psychological tension, ethically dubious storytelling, and the trademark cat-and-mouse suspense that made the original show so addictive. Moreover, the series presents fresh characters whose paths cross Dexter's, introducing additional levels of peril and struggle. With its dark tone, incisive writing, and Hall's striking performance, the series seems like both a return to its roots and an innovative evolution, reviving the excitement of one of television's most complicated anti-heroes. Number 5. Adolescence. It is a 2025 crime psychological drama that was created by Stephen Graham and Jack Thorne. The show centers on 13-year-old Jamie Miller, who is detained during an early morning raid on suspicion of killing his classmate Katie. The concept of the show is noteworthy. It consists of 4 episodes, each shot in a single uninterrupted take that unfolds in real time, increasing the sense of urgency and involvement. It examines not only the crime, but also the interactions between Jamie's perceptions about women, family relationships, community response, and institutional procedures in the wake of the incident. The show features excellent performances, directing, writing, ambiance, and stunning cinematography. On the other side, the plot's growth of characters and mystery resolution occasionally fall short of expectations, and the pacing is slow. Overall, Adolescence is a devastatingly emotional series that tackles challenging concerns about youth, accountability, and social pressures, and it will likely stick with you long after the final episode. Number 4. MurderBot. It is a 2025 series that adapts Martha Wells' Hugo and Nebula Award-winning books into a humorous and unexpectedly sad science fiction journey. The main character is MurderBot, an escaped security robot that has compromised its software and chooses to binge-watch soap operas rather than interact with people. Despite this, the robot gets into situations where it has to protect humans from threats of other planets, corporate greed, and destruction. The show explores what it is to be free, to trust, and to forge an identity apart from one's creation, while deftly balancing intense action scenes and complex missions with somber reflection and sarcasm. Overall, MurderBot feels both enjoyable and thought-provoking because it combines sarcastic comments on greedy businesses with intimate themes of autonomy and belonging, providing a sci-fi experience driven by characters. Number 3. Daredevil, Born Again. It is a 2025 superhero action series that highlights Marvel's dramatic comeback to Hell's Kitchen, reuniting Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock in a more sinister, more realistic continuation of the Vigilante's narrative. The series depicts Daredevil as he confronts a city once again plagued by crime and corruption, with Vincent D'Onofrio resuming his role as the powerful Wilson Fisk, whose climb to political dominance challenges everything Matt believes in. The show combines judicial drama with dramatic street-level action and tackles themes of identity, atonement, and perseverance. Each episode strikes a thrilling mix between deep emotions and sheer superhero extravaganza. It has violent fight choreography, compelling moral quandaries, and an aesthetic that mimics the popular Netflix series while elevating the stakes even more. It's a must-see for anyone who desired a faithful continuation of Daredevil's world, which is now solidly integrated into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 2. Department Q. It is a 2025 television series that adapts UC Adler Olsen's best-selling crime books into a Nordic noir that is both moody and analytical. The show centers on Karl Merck, a depressed detective who is banished to Copenhagen's basement cold case department, and his stubborn companion Assad, as they investigate crimes that were previously believed to be unsolvable. Every case develops like a jigsaw, drawing them into spooky riddles involving obsession, loss, and long-kept secrets that show how much evil lurks beyond the surface of everyday existence. The show's appeal stems not from the grisly crimes themselves, but from the bleak, emotional weight held by both the victims of crime and detectives, which is balanced by a strong procedural narrative and rich character development. It is one of the best Netflix series of 2025 so far. Number 1. The Pitt. It is a 2025 intensive medical procedural drama presented around a 15-hour emergency department shift at the fictional Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center. It chronicles Dr. Michael and a group of medical professionals as they struggle with inadequate funding, shortages of staff, and the intense demands of trauma cases, tragedy, and moral quandaries. The story is organized so that each of its 15 episodes spans approximately 1 hour of the shift, giving it a sense of urgency and immersion. The show's strength comes from its harsh realism, superb acting, and realistic depiction of hospital life after the epidemic, as well as its ability to blend emotional pressure with medical focus. However, the show tends to be excessively dramatic and explanatory, while its character journeys and pacing occasionally make it difficult to understand. Overall, The Pitt is a strong, engaging portrayal of what it's like to serve on the front lines of healthcare in a broken system, one that's stressful to watch at times, but impossible to ignore. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.